Well, hello and welcome to another Modala Tea Club video, and I'm here with my special guest again. Would you like to introduce yourself?
I am Seth, Nick's oldest son.
That's right, Seth. Yeah. So you're Nick's son, and how old are you, Seth?
8.
8. Fantastic. And I brought my my connoisseur son along with me today because we're talking about how to taste tea today. And Seth, you've got a very adventurous palate, haven't you? You like trying lots of yummy foods. I think you've got a joke for us about your favourite food. Would you like to share your joke?
What is a cow's favourite food?
I don't know, Seth. What is a cow's favourite food?
Moussaka.
Hey, very good, very good. Well done, excellent. A bit more, thank you very much. Well, excellent. A career in comedy awaits you, Seth. So moussaka is one of your favourite foods.
Yeah.
And then what's your favourite fruit or vegetable?
Avocado.
Avocado, fantastic. One of my best memories of tasting something really yummy was when my wife and I were expecting Seth, and we were going to go on a last gasp holiday abroad, and then the carburettor on our car broke, and so we had to get that fixed. And so we had a staycation. We thought, how can we make it fun? So we went to the Box Tree in Ilkley and had a very nice meal. But the thing that we remember the most from it was the amuse-bouche, the free thing they give you before the meal, was the best thing we had all day, and it was Jerusalem artichoke, kind of, or cream of Jerusalem artichoke soup, just a small amount, and it was amazing. It was really full of flavour, it was creamy, it was kind of woodsy and earthy and slightly spicy, and it came with this kind of herbal oil, and it was just to die for, and it's the best thing we ate all day. So foods and flavours have really evocative well, they're very evocative of memories, aren't they, and they evoke emotions, but also kind of the context, kind of where you are, what you're doing, who you're with, really influences kind of your experience, your enjoyment of food and drink. So most of the time when you're drinking tea, if you're a bit like me, then it's probably when you're at work or you're chatting with a friend, and actually tea is part of what you're doing, but actually the most important thing is you're having that conversation, or you're focused on your work or whatever. But sometimes it's helpful just to be a bit more structured and pay a bit more attention to what you're drinking, and particularly if you've got a brand new tea from the Modala Tea Club and you're like, well, how's this different to the last one I had? And so having like an approach to how you do that is something we're going to offer you today. So we're going to look at 4 of your 5 senses today. Seth, can you talk us through our 5 senses?
So we've got hearing that we're not going to do today, but the other 4 is sight, smell, taste, and feel.
Feel, that's right, fantastic. So when we were chatting before the video, I asked Seth to guess which one we wouldn't be using, and he correctly said it would be our hearing, although, you could listen out for the trickle of tea pouring if you like. So yeah, I guess, you can make your tea repertoire a bit more meditative if you like on your own, which I guess is something I do quite a lot of in Japan. So I'm going to get on with brewing some tea. So today we're drinking 2 teas because we wanted to compare and contrast some of the flavours. So first of all, we've got a black tea from Fujian province, and it's basically an unsmoked Lapsang Souchong, and it's one of my favourite teas. Seth, would you like to show this to the camera, buddy?
Yeah. Am I going to do
So if you, yeah, it's just there's nothing in there, but just the box.
Okay.
So you get a bit closer, mate.
Okay.
There you go. So can you see that? So it's Tongmu Guan village. Thank you very much, Seth. And that is like I said, from Fujian in Southeast China, and lots of famous teas come from Fujian. So I think that Tai Guan Yin, the tea we drank last episode, this last month, comes from that. I'm gonna have to check that now. I'm not so sure. It's Anxi Province, but I think that's in Fujian. Can you say the right way around? And then and that's a black tea. And then we've got a 2002 Liu Bao. So I didn't, obviously I've not shown you it yet. So we've got a 2002 Liu Bao tea, which is just an aged tea, and it's actually more like a black tea than a pu'er tea. Would you like to show this to the camera as well, buddy? Can you get really close?
That is something with this.
Turn around. Oh, very good. So that's that tea. I'm just going to brew the black tea, the unsmoked black tea, a few seconds more. So you can see. We said there's 4 senses. What's our first of our 4 senses, Seth?
Smell.
Oh, it's good, but before that we can see the tea, can't we? So should we have a quick look at the tea? So, what do you think of the colour of these 2 teas? How would you describe this one?
Like orangey brown colour.
Yeah, a kind of ruddy orangey brown. Yeah. So, and then for comparison, what about that was the Tongmu village, and this is the Liu Bao.
Very similar, but I think that looks more browner.
So this is more brown and this is more red.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a really good shout, Seth. Look at that. But they're both really lovely, clear colours, aren't they? It shows the kind of quality of the tea leaves. That it's not cloudy or anything. So thank you very much, Seth. So I think we should get on with tasting some of this tea. So I'm going to pour this into our first tea. So Seth, here's your cup, and here's mine, buddy. So hold that.
Which one's this?
So this is the black tea, the unsmoked lapsang, Tongmu village. Cheers. So should we smell it first? What does it smell like, Seth?
It smells pretty much like tea leaves smell.
Oh, well, that's a fair comment, Seth. Now don't tip it up. It's very good. So it does smell very much like tea, doesn't it? But I having drunk lots of tea, you kind of then ask yourself, well, how does this tea smell different to other teas? But I'm pouring over myself now. So remember, there's 5 main flavours, aren't there? There's sweet, salt, bitter, sour, and savoury. Which of those 5 would you describe it as, Seth?
Bitter.
Bitter. It's a bit bitter, yeah. Yeah. Anything else you can smell? Is it a bit sweet?
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, I'd agree. I think it's quite a sweet tea. It's certainly sweeter than the other one when we come onto that. So it's sweet. So I'd say that it's got some particular flavours to it, and aromas. I think it smells malty, and I also think it has this amazing kind of rose water, kind of Turkish delight aroma. And I think that's really fab. So it's kind of floral and a bit kind of fruity, and it's just this really kind of elegant fragrance. It's almost like perfume in this tea, and I really love it. So that's what it smells like. So let's have a taste and see what you think.
I've had a bit of a taste.
You've had a taste already. I couldn't stop you. So what do you think now you're tasting it?
Also quite sour.
A bit sour. That's interesting. Does it taste like tangy, or is it more the kind of a bit bitter, do you think?
The tangy.
Tangy for you. Okay, very good. All right. So tangy sour versus kind of bitter or astringency is quite difficult to distinguish. Oh, someone's at the door. Excuse me.